The bloody sign.
Drinks for sale, refreshing, almost cold, very wet. Drinks!
Help me. I'm hungry.
You give me some money, and I give you a drink. It's a good deal, no?
Everyday worries can become every night worries. Round and round and round.
Reminder, this is the parking garage where Emma Child is meeting with her inner circle. Malik has asked that you confirm she really is in charge of Zero Day before we do anything. So try and hack the camera system to see if we can get a look at that meeting.
You're not welcome here. Don't come back.
Whoops.
Fool!
Hostile target. Employing combat measures.
I've had enough. Stand down! Fucker could be anywhere. This tech is such bollocks.
Target resisting arrest.
I've detected some erratic behavior. Initiate lockdown. Hits! Oh! Eyes open. Weapons ready. All clear here. Moving on. This is getting weird.
Installing unauthorized software on an optic device is prohibited by law.
travel spot.
It's too much of a coincidence. He slips away and our case server gets hit. Richard Malik is behind this.
I've got wetwork assets on standby, Mrs. Child.
Malik is dead the moment he surfaces.
What do you mean, the moment he surfaces? Are you telling me we have nothing?
Yes, ma'am. For lack of a better word, he's vanished. Hasn't been at work, hasn't been at home, hasn't bought anything with a card.
Of course he hasn't. He's not a moron. He knows our tools. We can't rely on filament. We have to use our fucking eyes and ears.
He may have left London. Perhaps he's hiding out in the country.
This is why all these excuses smell like horse shit.
We do have a supporting theory, Mum. We think Malik's been in contact with DedSec. It could be they're hiding him.
He's treating London like enemy territory. He's made contact with the local insurgency and got them working with him. So, guess what we're gonna do? Reallocate all resources to the DedSec file. If we shake that tree long enough, Malik's bound to fall out. Do your fucking jobs. Get out there and kill some terrorists.
Report suspicious activities to authorities without delay.
Bagley, call Malik, please.
He's not answering.
Oh, crap. Okay, I'm going in.
Shit, you're right. Go. This might be our only chance.
Emma Child just opened a secure optic link to the Home Secretary. If you really want to clear your names for the bombings, this may be your chance to gather the evidence. Get close to the car and I can hack in, plugging you into Emma Child's comm. Try to drive casually.
This is Director Child coding in. Kilo
Auto
Alpha
drive now
Kilo
enabled.
711.
Code and voice print confirmed. You're on a secure line to the Home Office, Director.
Hold on, Mr. Secretary. I seem to have a communications anomaly. Probably nothing, but let's switch channels to be safe.
Well, that's annoying. Stay close and I'll see if I can get them back.
And now, apparently, or at least in theory, crypto is illegal.
We're reallocating resources to the DedSec file. Mr. Secretary, I wanted to bring this up directly because of the recent incident with your liaison to the service.
Oh, God. You think that was DedSec? I thought we had chalked that up to your problem child, that, Malik, was it?
Yes, that's the sensitive bit, Mr. Secretary. There's new evidence that suggests Malik may be working with DedSec.
For fuck's sake, Emma, this is a disaster.
It's under control.
Auto drive now
Sorry,
disabled.
Tom, but we have to switch channels again. One moment.
Oh, it seems this conspiracy goes all the way to the top. Or close to it, anyway. Stay nearby, we've almost got it.
It's Great British technology protecting Great British values. SIRS. Watching over Britain. Watching out for you.
This is London Calling. You're listening to Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. With me, Tash. It's hard to believe that there could be shortages of food and medicine in an advanced country like ours. And yet, here we are. Those old government promises of adequate food turned out to be just another lie. Today we're short of basic foodstuffs and vital medical supplies. Hundreds have already died of conditions that could be easily cured.
And just how exactly is any of this under control, Emma?
Because one of them is currently hacking into my car's comm. That's where those anomalies are coming from.
You sound suspiciously calm about that.
This isn't my first day, Tom. I'm not in the car. It's a decoy. But it does have an active beacon that's calling Albion down right on top of them as we speak. I'll have one of them in custody within an hour.
That was me disconnecting this time. You had better run.
Auto drive now disabled.
What was the first thing that happened when Britain first stopped from coming in? Was fresh food. I mean, we could live without the fresh food. I mean, everyone's quality of life got instantly worse, but we could live without it.
I have Malik for you.
I'm going underground. I can't risk direct contact anymore.
Wait a minute, did you not hear her? She's trying to kill you. She's leading Zero Day.
I did hear her. She knows I'm working with you, which means she's closer than I thought. I'm sorry, but we're out of time. Goodbye.
Auto drive now enabled.
66 hours. As soon as those walls went up, there was just no time to bring it into the country, and that is when people started dying. And then the medicines. The thing is, there's loads of medicines that you just can't stockpile. There was.
Wow. You're welcome, or whatever.
Fuck him. We know who's behind Zero Day now. We don't need him. We just have to find her.
As it happens, when I was getting intimate with the MI6 server, I came across a list of SIRS safe houses scattered throughout the city. There are quite a few, though.
Bagley, can you please cross-reference the GPS signals of Child's supporters? There could be a match somewhere, right?
Brilliant. Prioritize them by likelihood, Bags. Let's get this bitch.
We never had. For hundreds of years, we produced.
There's a potential recruit you may want to check out. Pushing your location.
Auto drive now enabled.
This is London Calling. You're listening to Buccaneer, your source for...
Auto drive now disabled.
With me, Tash. It's hard to believe that there can be shortages of food and medicine in an advanced country like ours. And yet...
You're near an Emma Child's hideout. Poke around to see if you can find the clue.
Okay, I'm on it.
I don't want any trouble.
There's another one.
Terribly sorry, everyone, but one of your teammates has been kidnapped.
What the? Saz has got to be behind this. That was way too clever for Albion acting on their own. The question's why.
Well, they're being tortured for information about Malik, of course. I thought that was obvious when we saw that meeting where Emma Child said, and I'm paraphrasing, kidnap someone and torture them for information about Malik.
Fuck. We have to find Malik. Bags, there's got to be some way to get him a signal.
Sure, I've marked a location for you. In his eagerness to leave in a huff, Malik failed to encrypt his last message. It was almost too easy to trace it back to his safe house.
Yeah, and your point?
Malik has a stick so far up his arse it controls his thoughts. By now, he'll have noticed his error and moved. But there's no way he isn't monitoring that safe house computer. If we use it to send a message like, return our calls or we tell Child everything, I'm sure the stick will compel him to listen.
Well, no harm in trying.
Yeah, definitely. Let's do it.
And yet, here we are.
Auto drive now disabled.
Promises of adequate food turned out to be just another lie. Today we're short of basic foodstuffs and vital medical supplies. Hundreds have already died of conditions that could be easily cured. The black market means that criminal gangs like Clan Kelly run our cities. And Prime Minister Dev Hassani isn't even around to pretend to care. How do we go from a consumer paradise to a place of empty shelves and fighting for supplies? What turns a land of plenty into a wild west of hoarding, food battles and black market barons? We protect everyone who comes on the podcast by keeping their identities a secret. Here's Vectron, let's call... to Ian on the power behind shortages.
Look, I mean, what was the first thing that happened when Britain sealed itself off? The first stuff that got stopped from coming in was fresh food. I mean, we could live without the fresh food. I mean, everyone's quality of life got instantly worse, but we could live without it. The most damaging part was when the radioactive isotopes stopped coming in. Now, radioactive isotopes, that's what we use in cancer screening, cancer treatment. Now, that stuff, it has a short half-life. Technetium used to save hundreds of thousands of lives just by screening for cancer, let alone testing for cancer. But that stuff has a half-life of 66 hours. As soon as those walls went up, there was just no time to bring it into the country, and that is when people started dying. And then the medicines. The thing is, there's loads of medicines that you just can't stockpile. There was a moment before it took place when actually there was some effort to try and stockpile some of the medicines. There was some things that could be done. For a lot of it, there was simply nothing that could be done. We had a major problem with drugs for schizophrenia. So we saw such an uptick in kind of attacks that you saw in the street and people suffering on their own because they didn't have the mental health drugs, because those drugs simply couldn't be stockpiled. We eventually found the same thing with foods
Auto drive now enabled.
in the UK. And the trouble with the UK was we don't produce our own food. We never have. For hundreds of years, we produced under half of our own food. So as soon as those walls went up,
Auto drive
we
now
started
disabled.
having significant material problems in the country. And Britain always told itself it had this national myth, right, that it would, because it got through the war, that it could go through any kind of hardship. I mean, that wasn't really the case, actually. People during the war were far more frightened than some of this historical stuff makes out. Now, what did we see? People don't want to go through that stuff. They were desperate for the things that they had before.
Malik's safe house is somewhere around here, but it will be well hidden. Maybe have a look for a slightly off-colour brick or an inconspicuous lever.
I heard some... Your bumper clock?
involved in criminal activity, you must report it to the authorities. Failure to do so is a crime.
Safety is everyone's responsibility. Be mindful of your surroundings.
That lever does look a bit dodgy, doesn't it?
I definitely heard something.
This could cause unintended disruptions to traffic and public transportation. Please monitor the media for advice.
Bagley, little help here.
Right. It seems Malik's made some upgrades to security. And since he's both a security expert and a paranoid lunatic, I don't know if you can handle this one. Well, I can. Haha. Did you like that? With the drone? Pretty good, right?
Top job, Bagley.
Thank you. Look, if we know anything about Malik, it's that he thinks he's much cleverer than he is. Which means as soon as I start, some drones or something are going to come after me. So just watch my back, all right?
Okay, I'm on it.
Ha! Drone bays. I knew it. Oh, come on, Malik. Make it hard, at least. All that big talk and... Security drones is all you've got, you hack. Oh, I'm Malik, and I think I can analyse SIRS dossiers faster than Bagley, but my idea of heavy security is automated proxy jumping. Please. All right, you ready?
Ready to roll.
Lovely jubbly. Really, Malik? Do you really think I'll be fooled by this thing? Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll work out soon. this will go a lot faster if you keep the drones off me. Let's try this again. If I just flip this bit like that, inject this script over here, and voila! No, that did not work at all. Shit. You know, this will go a lot faster if you keep the drones off me. Let's try this again. Aha! You just thought I'd get obsessed with the brilliant little details and miss the larger structure, didn't you, Malik? That's actually pretty clever, but not cleverer than me. Message encoded using the same cipher he used earlier, set to repeat every 15 seconds.
Good job, everybody. Now we just have to convince Malik to help us get our friend back.
Brill.
And thank you. I know this is getting scary, but you're all brave as fuck. I'm proud to call you my friends.
Incoming connection from an unknown encrypted source.
That'll be Malik. Put him through.
You had better have a very good reason for threatening me, or this conversation will be very short.
Emma Child kidnapped one of us, and she's probably asking them about you. If you're not just pretending to be smart, you'll help us.
I see. As it happens, I've been keeping tabs on Emma. But I have a condition. The Semtex is still missing, and if I have any hope of recovering it, I need you to take Emma alive.
Fine.
Right then. SIRS uses construction sites to interrogate short-term arrests. They're isolated, and it's easy to hide bodies. And my sources tell me Emma just turned up at one.
Yes, and?
If your operative hasn't turned already, that's probably where she'll have her.
Okay, I'm on it.
The longer your operative is in captivity, the longer Emma has to work on her. Find your friend before they talk, and capture Emma. Good luck.
Was leaking stories to the press about how our favourite private militia was being tapped up by Barcelona. The government panics and things. Better get them signed up before it's too late. But still, violent crime, a record low, although I imagine that probably depends exactly how you count it.
This is the construction site where Malik thinks Emma Child is holding our operative, which checks out. Security's tighter than a rubber glove and a bowling ball.
I understand.
I have a call from... Strange. This isn't what...
Stop! You fucking idiots!
Who the hell is this?
Emma Child, Director of SIRS Counter-Terrorism. You are making a terrible error here. You cannot...
Get off my voice channel. Apologies, everyone. Took a moment to work out how they hacked us.
It's okay, Bags.
On the plus side, it seems Malik's lead was good. It's likely she'll keep her operative close to use as leverage. You should find her wherever you find Child.
Continuing the search.
Nothing in the vicinity. Gonna keep looking. Where the hell are they?
We lost them. Radio HQ, let them know.
Right, I'm putting a stop to this. All right,
there's only one way this ends.
Not seeing anything here. Moving elsewhere.
Consider yourself lucky, mate.
Shit. I'll check in with Central.
I could have left a fucking bomb in there. Do you want to know why I didn't?
Because you didn't have time.
Because we have something in common. Richard Malik stabbed both of us in the back. Watch.
Albion's new policing contract as promised. Everything's set your end.
Oh, it will be. But first you're going to tell me what this is really about.
All right. I'm infiltrating a terrorist group called DedSec. I'm setting up a meeting with them, and your men will capture me before DedSec arrives. So it has to look real. They can't know it's a setup.
You are a piece of work, Richard. What the hell are you getting out of this?
Dead terrorists.
I can't prove it yet, but I think Malik was involved in the bombings and the cover-up. What's more, I think he and his conspirators are planning to do it again.
He said the same about you.
He would. It's basic tradecraft. Want to sell a lie, weave it into the truth.
So we should just place our trust in you now?
I had something more transactional in mind. I have your operative. Help me kill Malik, and you get them back. That door will unlock in 30 seconds.
But wait! It was Malik all along? He's behind Zero Day?
Impossible to say for sure, but it does look that way. We do know for sure that he's trying to set us up for the next attack.
You know how I feel, but this is risky. It has to be your call.
We still need to get our operative back, so I think we have no other choice but to attack first.
Okay, how do we do this?
If you're seriously asking how to kill Malik, I have ideas. A lot of ideas.
I want to keep it simple. Let's just get him in the open and...
Yes, that would work, but it's not very much fun. Oh, you want to poison him at least? We haven't poisoned anybody yet.
That's a good suggestion, Bagley, but I think we should go with the shooting idea.
Noted. I'll contact Child and tell her DedSec has agreed to help.
Reminds me when my great aunt Gladys had her appendix out. Oh, Andy, that surgeon's a real threat, waggling that knife at me, trying to knock me out. What they call a scalpel and an anaesthetic, Gladys. Anyway, if Sir's officials say DedSec is dead and buried...
I have Malik for you. Remember, you want to convince him to meet you somewhere public so we can install some air cooling in his skull.
All right, I can do this.
Do you have Emma Child?
About that, bit of a problem. Can we meet up?
What happened?
Child knew we were coming. I think we might have a leak. Meet me in Piccadilly, yeah?
No. Piccadilly's crawling with Albion. How about Trafalgar Square?
Does that work, Bagley?
Trafalgar Square is optimal.
Good, it's decided. I'll see you soon.
He's disconnected.
Okay. Bagley, call Child, please. I want to get our friend back.
Capital.
Yes. What?
All right, we're all set. Bagley will send you the details, but first I have to ask for our friend back.
You can have them when Richard is dead.
Sorry, but that wasn't the deal. Give them back, or we walk.
Fine. As a show of trust, I'll order a hot drop at a random location. I will not, however, waste anyone covering them. So get there fast if you want them back in one piece.
One day, we will again be free. Free.
You joking? This action, please. That's great.
There's our missing friend. Uncuff them and send them back to the safe house.
Are you okay?
I'm all right, yeah. It wasn't that bad, actually. I need to wash up, though.
Brilliant.
Splendid. As soon as they return, I'll be sure to issue them a pair of fresh underpants. Now, let's get someone over to Trafalgar Square.
Agreed. Time to end this.
Ooh.
Emma Child for you.
Good. I can see you. Let's go over the plan. The Canadians loaned me an office across the square, so I can keep an eye on you. God bless the Commonwealth. So, here's what's going to happen. There are 4 snipers covering the angles. Here, 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 and here. Your job is to locate Malik. And when you're sure it's him, scratch your eyebrow. That confirms the target. Then count to 2 and duck.
What's stopping you from killing me, too?
I've seen what you people are capable of when you're pissed off. If you don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with you. How does that sound?
Time to go to work.
Fire team leader, report.
No sign of Malik, Mum. Nice clear shot on this DedSec prick, though.
Don't tempt me. Fuck. Where the hell is he?
I am not liking this at all.
I don't like it either. Shit. I don't have a filament terminal in here. I'll have to request one. Bear with me. This will take a while.
Bagley, little help here.
Oh, if only every person in London was required to wear a piece of high-tech surveillance equipment. Start hacking optics, and I'll see if any of them caught sight of Malik.
Okay, I'm on it.
I'll scrub their body cam memory to see if it got a look at Malik. That's him by the litter bin. He's either leaving a dead drop or trying to eat out on the cheap.
What's going on here?
Fuck. Malik may be doing his laundry. It's a technique for losing a surveillance team. If so, that dead drop has a second meeting location in it.
So he's on to us?
I don't think so. He'd vanish if he thought there was a real threat. I'll put the shooters on standby while we readjust.
Not seeing any relevant video or photographs. Keep looking. Searching data exhaust. Nothing. Try someone else. GPS data indicates this person wasn't in the area during the relevant period. Try again.
What the hell is this?
Did you really think I could be outsmarted by Nigel bloody Cass? He recorded that meeting because I wanted him to. It got to Emma Child because I wanted it to. And now law enforcement has full profiles on all of you. If you want to live, get on the ground and put your hands on your head.
I'll take my chances, thank you very much.
No, you misunderstand. I meant so the shrapnel doesn't hit you.
Crap!
They're over here! Get the fuck out of there! Run!
Shit! Child was in there!
It's too late! Go!
Use a pursuit intervention technique.
Immobilizing the suspect.
Control, I'm ready to immobilize the target.
Your teammate has sought out new accommodations in an Albion holding cell. Have London rents really gotten that bad?
Well, that's not good. But don't worry, I do it.
Does anyone else have a wanted alert on their optic, or is mine on the blink?
Same thing here.
It seems Malik wasn't bluffing. Your faces are all over the news, and not in a cool way.
Oh, motherfucker! Bugley, get everyone to a safe house. We need to discuss.
Well, there has been some news about DedSec, the resistance. Terrorist organisation, delete according to preference. Not preference, sorry, delete according to whether or not you work for the government, SIRS, Blue McKellies or Albion. According to a SIRS official, DedSec is no longer a threat, which I guess is true in that it was never a threat in the first.
There's a potential recruit you may want to check out. Pushing your location.
That surgeon's a real threat, waggling that knife at me, trying to knock me out. What they call a scalpel and an anaesthetic, Gladys. Anyway, if SIRS officials say DedSec is dead and buried, I guess we have to assume that DedSec has never been stronger. But I do worry, Alice. I mean, sometimes I think, is there any hope?
In breaking news, a large explosion has occurred at the Canadian High Commission in Trafalgar Square. SIRS has issued a statement that the terrorist organization DedSec is active once again after months of relative silence. If you suspect anyone of being a member of DedSec, report them to SIRS immediately using your CSAY app.
Learning French and hoping But yeah, I've done them, so we might as well carry on. Is there a light at the end of the tunnel?
Hi, how are you?
It's bad. DedSec Toronto is gone.
What do you mean, gone?
They've all been arrested. For the embassy bombing. Every last one.
Fuck.
We need... The sooner the better, unless we want DedSec to completely disappear.